Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about helping out your eyes when they're tired and say it's the holidays or you're just burning the candle, and a couple quick tips for brightening eyes and also for correcting issues like bags, sags, and crow's feet. Okay, so you might want to grab a mirror, like a hand mirror, when you're practicing these moves, or go to your bathroom. I've got my mirror right here. I might be referencing it as I'm doing these exercises. So my first one is gonna be, I'm gonna take my fingertips, I'm gonna lean in, and at the inner edge of each eyebrow point, I'm exerting quite a bit of pressure as I hang my head into the fingertips. And then I'm gonna wing out to the hairline. Okay, so what that's doing is it's hitting a really important acupressure point, which will help smooth out and lift eyes and forehead. And as you can see, it's also a massage technique for helping to smooth out the forehead. Okay, so leaning in, feeling that acupressure. It's really, if you have imbalance in those organ points, you're going to feel that a lot. Okay, I'm just checking into my mirror, making sure I'm doing this correctly. Next, for number 11, you can think of erasing. This one's called the eraser. I'm just going to erase. And again, this is sort of a combo of massage, acupressure. Really, that's what it is. It's not so much an exercise as it is a relaxation of the muscles, just to remind them and to release them from any scowling they might be doing. All right, now we're gonna do Surprise Me, which is surprisingly easy, but effective. So what you're gonna do is just pick a point in front of you and stare at it with all of the whites of the eyes as exposed as possible. And again, I'm checking into my mirror. I'm making sure I'm not creating any new wrinkles. And not only am I lifting my upper lids, but I'm trying to release or draw down my lower lids. So I'm really just trying to expose as much of the whites of my eyes in all directions as I can. I'm using my mirror. Yeah, this is a real isolation for the orbicularis ori, or the ring muscle of the eye. It's going to strengthen and tone this area, and you want to make sure you're not making any new wrinkles. So sometimes a gentle smile. All right, good. Now you can do that one for like a minute, maybe do it a couple times. Just make sure you're not making any extra wrinkles, please, when you do this. All right, here's one. You're gonna try, this seems counterintuitive. You're gonna try to make a wrinkle, and then you're gonna resist it. Okay, now you're going to take your lower eyelid and lift and release it like a lower eyelid wink. See that? I'm putting my fingertip in the crease. I'm gonna do the other side. You can do them both at the same time if you get good at it. The fingertip pressure should be firm but fixed, not dragging or pulling on the skin. You can slightly tilt it up if you want to. If you wanted, you could also give a little acupressure to the point in the middle of the eyebrow, right above the center of the eye pupil. This is going to help lift up the forehead. Lifting up the forehead will lift up the brows. And again, this is an acupressure organ point, so I'm really feeling it here, which means I must be a little out of balance. Another one that you can do is, this is more of an isometric exercise, but you have to feel the muscle first. It's the temporalis at the temple. So you want to think of squeezing and contracting and lifting isometrically, like it's almost like you're shrink wrapping your temple. If you've ever used a shrink wrapper, you know, it's like plastic and then heat. So it's like contraction, squeezing the muscles to the skull at the temple and lifting. And you might need to use your fingers to kind of feel what it feels like. You can see that this is giving me a lift. And I'm going to try and do it without the hands. See that? You see the hollows? My temples are working. Okay, now for these guys, a little massage is good. Massage is always good. Ideally on a clean face. I have a little makeup on because I'm wanting to look my best for you guys. But really in general, when you're doing this kind of stuff, do it with a clean face. If you can stretch the corners of your mouth to your ears and smile, you can kind of do this so you don't make any new wrinkles in the eyes. That's called the Psycho Prom Queen. So it's gonna do the eye lift, the cheek lift. And then you might wanna just do this. Getting some energy, getting some prana. Now, I've never been particularly jowly, but I am noticing as I get a little older, collagen and elastin, we really need to watch because production slows down. So I'm gonna do kissing the ceiling. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it to right and left sides too. You might do that 3 times in a row. A more advanced version of that is to take the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Smile and swallow while you're tilting your chin up. And you'll feel how you're really toning in here. Sometimes I run out of saliva. It's good to have water. There I am. Whew, found some. Even if you don't have saliva, you can fake it. But sometimes it's better just to relax, let it kind of collect again. Okay, I'm ready. I call that the baby bird, so you can really feel how that's gonna tone the jawline. The Home Alone. I love that one because I get a lot of tension in my jaw, and you would think tension in the jaw might be good, like it would lift everything, but actually tension exerts a downward gravitational pull, and so it can give you jowls. Another one's just head rolls. And if you ever went to dance school or modeling school, or you were a debutante, or you just saw those old movies where people walked around with books on their heads, it's very helpful to put something on your head and just move in that way, very slowly and with a lot of composure and balance. It's going to help your jawline and your neck. So posture is really great for the face. I would say that's one of the most important things, and one of the things that we're seeing now with the phones and the screens, I myself am guilty of looking down a lot, is flattening the curve behind the neck, and it could actually give you this, right? More of that. We don't want that. So try to lift up your shoulders, shrug them back, and keep the head poised on top of the spine. I have a video available off my website, yogaface.net. You can rent it or buy it. So please, if you're interested in learning more, I'd love it if you checked out my video. Again, www.yogaface.net. Namaste, my peeps. Have a great day.